Who could forget May 18th, 2024, Tyson Fury versus Usyk right here. Imean Sugar.
This bout.
So much hype, so great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. That counter punch caught him clean. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. That counter shot lands. So much pre-match drama before this showdown. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? These two boxers are finally ready to get it on.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Nice counter. Nice counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Couldn't land that jab. He just missed with that left jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that one. Here we go, round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A big whiff with the right hook. Let's see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Hold it right there. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Robinson goes to the canvas. Oh my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
His stamina is off the charts. You'd like to see more jabs. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this one. Let's talk about Robin. On to the third. They ring the bell, and here we go. counter punch. The straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter shot. Nice defense with that jab. Uppercut does not score. And down he goes. What an upset this could be as Khan is down. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Just misses with that uppercut. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Khan in that. Here we go to the 4th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Good counter punching. And he scores with the counter. Good counter punch. It's all offense all the time. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Perfect counter lands. Straight right just misses. Well done with that counter shot. He threw a punch and just got countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Khan. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter shot. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. These two were made for each other. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Punch, counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
He misses with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. There's a counter shot. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan. There's the bell to start round 6. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Perfect counter shot. He just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. Defense is not an option for these two. And that jab just missed with the left hand. In this division, both fighters will constantly be on their toes trying to punch and counterpunch.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful.
And look at that body shot. They couldn't have thrown it any better.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Oh, a little rope-a-dope here. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Robinson. And there's the bell for round 7. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Hold that thought! Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. I don't believe it! One of the all-time greats, Robinson goes down! When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. one lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Robinson in that. Round 8, and we're off again. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How about that time counter shot? In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
It could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
His stamina is off the charts. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter punch. Scores. Right uppercut just off target. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.